lights on these craft. Heading into the atmosphere. Oh, it's the Doctor. The Doctor 2234. Welcome. Which Doctor are you then? Oh dear, periapsis has dropped right the way down to 27,000. That might not be so great. We might see some fireworks on this re-entry. The Doctor. Yeah, our apoapsis is starting to come in. Whoops. What did you say? What did you say? Hang on. Whoops. Oh yeah, I'll permit that. There you go. Okay, our apoapsis is coming in. Are we burning up? Oh yes, we are burning up. Goodness me. Let's, I don't know, we're going to lose these engines, I think, if we try and burn to slow ourselves down. Oh, something went bang. I think that was a parachute. Yeah, we're losing the parachutes and things. It's alright though, it's alright. As long as we don't lose the pod. Oh dear, that's made me go nice and slow though. This lag is terrible. I don't understand why I have so much difficulty when I'm running 64-bit. Everyone else seems to be very happy with their 64-bit version of Kerbal, but oh dear. Lots of bangs. Big bada boom. How about let's fire what parachutes we've got left and see what they do. Yes, Lotto's expression does indeed explain the situation more than perfectly. More than perfectly? More than amply. Goodness me. We've still got the engines though. How about we use those engines to slow us down? SAS is really struggling to keep control of this, which you can kind of understand. What's crazy is we're still technically in orbit. Ah, here we go. Now we are not still technically in orbit. Stupid atmosphere. All that oxygen and stuff, who needs it, eh? I'm really having to fight to keep this thing pointing retrograde at the moment. Well, it does kind of look like we may have survived this one. It's definitely coming down. Oh look, there we go, our parachutes. What's left of them have popped. What have we got left? We've got one there. One there. My goodness, we've actually almost ended up with one on each. Is it one on each bit? Right, see that one there is going to pull us off. So I'm going to cut that parachute because that will pull us off centre. And that should leave us with... Oh no, we've got 5 left. How did we end up with so many parachutes? Was it not our parachutes that were exploding? Oh yeah. Here we go. It's this one that I need to cut that one as well. There we go. Now we have 4 parachutes and 1 central parachute. Nice and even. Probably completely insufficient to land, but enough to slow us down to the point where we can dump this last stage. Let's turn off our SAS. Let the atmosphere do the work for us here. Coming down to cloud layer. Ooh, starting to spin. SAS back on. Yes. Yeah, because they're uneven, those parachutes. Still got our central one, yeah, good. Where are we landing? Is this mountains? Looks like mountains to me. Oh no. Kind of flat mountains if they are. Hills. Let's see what kind of speed this slows us down to. Yeah, I think... Well, see, I don't necessarily... Ooh. Oh, it's even. It's level. That's good. 9.7 metres a second. That's not bad. Where's our radar altitude? We're at 300 there. That's not bad. That's really not bad. We've got fuel for the powered landing as well, which is quite impressive. Let's get our legs out if we've got any left. Ah, no, that'll be what burnt off. So, we're going to have to take this very gently. Oh, or of course we could just cut it right at the end and land quite hard. Okay, so we have landed, and actually we have the opportunity to get a materials bay and some mystery goo from a random biome. There we go, another 7.5 science there. Come on, observe the mystery goo. There we go. Crew report. Good. EVA. Don't let go. Good. EVA report. There we go. Jump back in. Are you ready for this? Let's see how much science this has given us. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. Come on. Ooh, look at that. 1,164.4 science. That is incredible. Mission time awarded for more than 20 Kerbin days spent in missions. For flying horizontally at Mach 6 below 30 kilometers in Kerbin's atmosphere. Yeah, he definitely did that one. First flag on Minmus ribbon, awarded for being the first Kerbal planting a flag on Minmus. First Minmus surface EVA ribbon, awarded for being the first Kerbal taking footsteps on Minmus. First Minmus orbit ribbon, awarded for being the first Kerbal to EVA in zero atmosphere around Minmus. And Moon Sphere of Influence ribbon, awarded for entering the sphere of influence of Moon. Okay, so 1,164.4 science we picked up, giving us a total of 1,193. That's quite incredible. Parts, we managed to recover 8,473 funds from the parts that landed, not a lot. 286,313 we have left, and we picked up 1.1 reputation for bringing Lodo back. But there we go. I think we deserve more reputation than that for bringing him back, but there you go. So, we also have completed, here we go, Explore Minmus. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Minmus, 18,750 and 38 science, 38 reputation. Transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of Minmus, 18,750, 38 science, 38 reputation. And we have successfully explored Minmus, which gave us 164,521.88 funds and 326 reputation. Goodness me. What a successful mission. Although we have got slightly less funds than I kind of expected we would have at this point, but I'm sure that we can make that up with some more contracts. Yeah, that should have disappeared by now. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that one's gone now. That's been archived. Here we go. Look, we've got lots of high-profile missions being offered to us now. We can possibly have a look at some of those in a future mission, but this is the room that we are interested in. 1,193 science to spend. We have... let's see. There's lots of things for us to unlock. We did unlock the... Did we unlock the... Yeah, we did unlock the science lab, the mobile processing lab. So we can start to have a look at using that. I think our docking ports and things like that are going to be quite important. And this is the start of the colonization mod parts now. So we can have a look at unlocking those. This is a lot of the remote control stuff. Oh, and more colonization system stuff. Yeah, the lander was over-engineered. We did have far more than we needed, but... so... we need to unlock that. We need to unlock that. That leaves us 943. I suppose it depends what our next mission's going to be. The barometer is going to be, and that multispectral sensor there, and those ladders and things, they're going to be important. So I'm going to unlock those. That leads to wheels, the chem-cam, and probes. That could be interesting. More sciencey stuff, and the solar panels. The better solar panels. We'll probably need those for probes and satellites. We'll need that for probes and scanners. Let's unlock that. We may as well... I'll tell you what, let's just unlock the whole of this tier. Let's have those landing legs and wheels, and we'll have all the aerodynamic stuff that comes in there, so we can have a look at some space plane stuff maybe. So we're left with 513 science that we can spend. Each of these are 160. I suppose it depends what we want to unlock. There's more... There's the expando tubes and things from the colonization system. A few more engines and the bigger tanks and things. We might need those if we're going to do a longer range mission. What do you guys think? What should we be unlocking? We've got... I mean, these are 300 each as well, aren't they? Fabrication module. Stack separator. Right, so here's our options. We've got heavier rocketry, which is engines and fuel tanks. We've got actuators, which is the grabbing unit and these three tube things. We've got supersonic flight, which is spaceplane stuff, engines, aerodynamic things, wings, cargo bays, all that sort of thing. Specialized control, which is RCS and SAS stuff, as well as the monopropellant engine, which could be quite useful. Move towards nukes. They're best for when you start using MKS. Yeah, I suppose the nuke engine is probably going to be the way to go. This is fairings, RCS, etc. See, we could do with that one as well. But yes, I do kind of agree that the nukes are quite important. Let's go for... Engines and fuel are always going to be important for launches. And then we have the atomic rocket there, which is 300, which would leave us with only 53 points, which means we can't unlock any of these after that. So, okay, so here's your question. Do we want to unlock the nuclear engine, or do we want to unlock two of these, like the solar panels and, I don't know, what would it be? The solar panels and probably the probe stuff, I would say. Maybe this aerodynamic stuff if we want to look at... Oh, because that's got the extra command pod in it. Okay, so it would be... It's either the nuclear engine or advanced electrics and specialised control. What do you guys think that we should be unlocking? Solar panels and get those scan satellites going. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you there. We don't need the nuclear engines for satellites. See, that's one part for 300 science, whereas this is a whole swathe of parts there and there for 320 science. So I think that this is the prudent way to go. I think we're going to take advanced electrics for the solar panels and the batteries and things, and these extra science experiments that we haven't looked at yet. And the specialised control gives us the bigger pod, the monopropellant engine, parachutes, monopropellant tanks. There's a lot of stuff in there. Even the start of the... Oh, that's the SAS half. I thought that was a small cargo bay, but it's not. Okay, so it's SAS stuff, heat shields, etc., etc. So we're going to unlock that as well, leaving us with 33 science ready for whatever mission our Kerbals are going to be taking on next. A lot of interesting stuff in the next tiers that we're getting to here. We've got the accelerometer, communotron. This is all dishes and things. Very, very interesting stuff up there on these stages. So, yeah, nuclear isn't really worth it at the moment. I would agree with you there. So we have unlocked some very important stuff. We have had a successful mission to, where's it gone? Minmus. Didn't get all the science we could, so we can do another mission back to Minmus. Lodo did make it, Mr. Speaker. Yes, he did. He did make it home, and he brought back over 1,100 science points with him, which was fantastic. So yeah, we can do another mission to Minmus. We could do another mission to the moon as well, because there's certainly a lot more science points that we could pick up from there. Either way, I think we're going to need to set up some satellites and some probes, some scanners, etc., etc., both at Kerbin and on Minmus and the moon, and perhaps even out as far as Duna or maybe Eve or one of the other planets, ready to scan for an extraplanetary colonization on those. So that is where we are going to leave the live stream this evening. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't hit the follow button, please make sure you do before you leave. I have been El Bristow. You've been watching Elitopia Gaming. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next week, if not before, on my YouTube channel. See you later, guys.